Hey guys, this is Masquerade. Welcome back to Lost in the City. Now, if anybody managed to catch the last episode, there was a bit of a snafu with recording, and some of the sound got lost as well as some of the footage. So we're going to start again from where we left off on Chapter 34, Cyber. Now, it's been a while since I've played, so I actually don't remember what exactly I lost. So, this will be a quick trip down memory lane for me. But that's okay, because we'll actually be starting on what's been my favorite chapter so far, because this has been an interesting chapter. So Chapter 34, Cyber. I went out into the street. The poor man had fainted, and all my attempts to wake him had been in vain. So I gave up, and started walking to the computer shop. On my way there, I was a bit startled by a solitary violet butterfly fluttering in the distance. It was cold, and had been snowing, but the butterfly didn't seem to mind as it flitted among the tree branches. So, some interesting stuff there. The purple butterfly motif has been present throughout the whole game, but no real explanation has been why, except it's eye-catching for an icon. Alrighty, an old computer shop. Everything is covered in snow. This must be where that nut was getting all the tape recorders and other supplies. I might as well start by cleaning the snow off these computers, tops, and laptops. Computers and laptops. Fine broom. Yeah, must remember how to play the game. Always check the mission statements of what to do before you start playing. Oh, was there another one? Where? There we go. There are LCD monitors here, but the shop closed in 1991. How did they get their hands on technology that didn't exist yet? Just one more mystery in this town. Let's see if any of these computers still work. The snow ruined all these computers, but I should check them just in case. Not that one. No. Nope. Ah. Insert flash drive. Flash drive can't be accessed, but the message "I love you" is being displayed. Wait, I heard something about a virus like this a long time ago. It's been years since it was created, so I'm sure any kind of basic antivirus software could purge it pretty easily. Ah, yes, the "I love you" bug. Top 500. Wonder who number 386 is. Huh. Informative. Okay, I'm bored. Club dances from A to Z. A to Z, huh? Is there really a dance starting with Z? Oh, the Zero dance? Well, there you go. Everything about elephants. I wouldn't say I know everything about elephants, but I think I know enough. You would. Elephant Studios, you would. Antivirus Shiten. That's what I need, and of course the box is empty. Nope, not the right disk. Here's the antivirus disk. Well, that was easy. Insert. To license antivirus programs, they need to enter the registration number. Should be somewhere on the box. I remember those days. Oh, yes, I remember these days very well. 1854 0098 1632 8755 and 5481. After installation, you should restart your computer. Alright, reboot. Now to scan the flash drive and delete the virus. Let me see. So they're pretty creative with their edges. Kind of. Once you know where the edges are, or you think you have a good idea where the edges should be. I think. Oh boy. That looks right. So it just becomes a matter of what looks right, what doesn't look right. That looks right. That goes there. Yes, it does. And this goes here. So, let me see. This in the middle. Excellent. Great. The virus is contained. Now I can finally open the file. File psycho.txt. It's very apparent now that acute schizophrenia attacks have been prevalent within the city. More and more patients each day arrive at the asylum suffering from telltale symptoms. They claim that time has stopped and that it's actually snowing. We believe this disease is related to an unhealthy accumulation of psychoenergy resulting from exposure to the artifact. Obviously, this energy is affecting me as well. Actually, I think I'm going to miss playing this game with him more than anything. So it's not actually snowing. It's not actually snowing. What the heck did we just clean off the computers? Chapter 35, Fallout. I hurried back to the rendezvous point that Anne had chosen. Couldn't seem to get there fast enough. I was excited to tell her everything that I'd uncovered. I also wanted to warn her of the mysterious power that controlled the mind of the lone survivor of the Station 11 experiments. I knew I would make things make more sense when she realized that this eternal snow and never-ending day are simply an illusion. But when I entered the house, I had a terrible feeling. Yeah? Anne's been kidnapped. Again! This is starting to feel familiar. There was obviously some kind of struggle. Maybe if I look around the room, I could piece together what happened. Yeah, this is a theme with you, Anne. Shells are still warm. This must have happened just before I got here. Like, splitting up was a terrible idea. That knife. Narha was here. Anne was gathering these keys too. They must be important, so I should take everything else she found as well. Check bullet holes. There's one. Bullet stuck in the wall. Whoever he was, he's armed. These bullets are pretty large in caliber. Thankfully, I don't see any blood, so no one was injured. All the shells are pretty far from one another. Seems somebody was shooting wildly. There are 3 bullets in the walls. I have 3 shells scattered about. Somebody's not a very good shot. Well, I guess that's one way to put it. Okay. And paper. This one? No. Oh. Message. It must happen. This is odd even for his message. Did he leave this before Anne was kidnapped or after? I need a way to find out what happened here. Of course, the camera. It must have recorded everything for me. Yeah, we were shooting a bunch of these earlier. Find wire and remote control. Apply wire to the TV. Gotta connect the wire. That should do it. Obviously I won't be able to see anything, but hopefully the sound will at least work. Now to switch on the TV. Connect the camera in. Use the remote control to turn the TV on. Sounds from the loudspeaker. At first I only heard quick footsteps. Pacing. Anne must have been waiting for me. Suddenly a door opens, followed by gunshots and the sound of Anne screaming. Another person rushes into the room, followed by more gunshots, and the sounds of fighting. Amongst the noise, I hear Anne's voice. I'll be hiding behind the moon! And the sound of a fist striking flesh, and finally silence. Oh Lord, I need to hurry. I wish we'd never split up in the first place. Yeah, that was dumb. Bugs? Tracking bugs. One's missing. Maybe Anne took it. No, I saw GPS around here somewhere. This thing? No? This? Here we go. Seems the tracking bugs are numbered. Need to tune the GPS to match the one Anne borrowed. Let's see, it's number 3, so 32983. GPS chirped as numbers appeared on the screen. 520. These must be coordinates. I need a map. Well, 520. Time to move out. Oh. 5 and then 20. I just went for the first 20 I saw. Chapter 36, Choice. I rushed to the place marked on the map. There were only a few houses in that area. Suddenly I heard a noise from one of the windows. For a moment, I was thankful for the constant silence of this infernal city. Even the smallest sound stood out like an ink spot on a white sheet. I moved quietly up the stairs as I reloaded my gun. I paused momentarily at the wall beside a pair of doors to brace myself. My heart was racing, but I was prepared to risk everything to save Anne. Oh! Oh! Who? I rushed into the room and wasn't too shocked by the now familiar faces. Sydney stood in one corner while Narha stared at me from the other. In the center of the room was Anne, tied unceremoniously to a chair. Snap! I started threatening Narha, but she simply shook her head. You really are a fool. What makes you think I'm the murderer? Didn't I ever once infer that I had killed the colonel? Maybe I hit you on the head harder than I thought. Aim that gun where it belongs. That friend of yours is the real culprit. That's odd. It feels like she might be telling the truth. So what do the pictures that she gave me mean, then? I tried to ask Sid what was happening, but he just grinned. She'll say anything to save her skin. I pretended that I was helping her when we tied up April. That way I could keep an eye on her. Of course, while we were working, she confessed to what she had done, even laughing about how easily he died. I was about to take her out when you showed up. Now help out your buddy and do the right thing. Wait, April? I hadn't told him that name. Choose enemy. Well, Sid... I just don't like Sid, and he just gave me the wrong name. Ha! Mask is not a dummy. Still in shock, it took me a moment for me to form the words, "Are you okay?" Narha's eyes conveyed deep sadness. You know I blame you for my father's death. Yeah, Colonel Yermy Gromov is my foster father. You two guided that murderer to him while you were off playing detective. That's why I brought Anne here, to lure you into a trap. Although now that my father's death has been avenged, I'm beginning to realize that nothing is going to fix the hole in my heart. I'll never see my father again. I know what it's like to lose something precious, and I've lost the will for revenge. Sorry, I mean, we didn't really intend for that to happen. You okay? Anne was frightened, but unharmed. She kissed me. I thought I'd never see you again. Oh, well, I can't loot the body just yet. I suggested Narha examine Sid's room, but she simply just rejected the offer. I don't care. Just leave me alone. Check laptop. Laptop's hard drive is empty. He must have kept the data somewhere else, and it's probably encrypted at that. Ugh, guess I need to examine him. Loot the body! Sid's diary. Stuff with records, phone numbers, and other contact details. There's also a list of victims here. Looks like Sid is a hired assassin. Was a hired assassin, so he's dead. That makes sense. Sid's got the same lockpick I did. That's how he was able to get around. Give gun to Narha? I gave Siv's gun to Narha. She smiled a little. I suppose it would be fitting for the hunter's gun to be used to shoot the hunter's master. So, Sid is looking for someone, yeah? Find paper. Message. Of two foes, only one will survive. This message must have been hanging here for years, judging from the dust on it. I guess Sid read it and figured he'd come out the winner. Ugh, here we go. I really do hate these. Okay. Not okay. Ugh. Come on. Clicking randomly always works for me. Except when it doesn't. Come on. I can't skip this one, please. Just give it to me. Oh? Got it! Piece of cake. My ass. The disc contains Sid's information. Let's see what it's hiding. Sydney top 5. Follow the red line down. E L B No, wait. M E L B O U R E N? Is it Melbourne? O U R E N? There we go. You just figure out the word, and it's not that hard from there. Give notes to Narha. I gave Sid's diary to Narha just in case she wants to look through it to find out who Sid was reporting to. Let's see here. 3D file. Oh, it's a 3D file. Retired Colonel Yuri Gromov is dangerous. The information goes on about his lifestyle, the places he visited, etc. His picture is marked with a cross. I recognize that white cross. It stands for death. Where? If it had been a moment later, it probably would have been on Anne and Narha too. Narha is Yuri Grimov's adopted daughter. Target's full history is unavailable. Very dangerous. Priority for neutralization. Anne Lowen is subject to neutralization without hesitation in order to change the plans of controlling presence in the city. Sid, you knew this was her name, and you went with April. The cube is an ancient artifact. It is an unknown object containing information of incalculable knowledge. We believe it primarily contains information regarding future events. The sphere is an ancient device which provides access to information recorded on the cube. Only one copy has been found. Attempts at reproducing the artifact have been met with failure. Attention, very dangerous. Long-term exposure produces a lethal outcome. Mission, retrieve it and bring it to headquarters. As I was saying goodbye to Narha, I apologized for having believed her to be the Colonel's assassin. Thanks, she replied. Take care of Anne. Keep in mind that if you look into that sphere twice more, you'll be done for. I know seeing your lifeless body would break her heart. Don't let that happen. Twice more, huh? Okay, I shall not look into it. We've got to continue our investigation. I think it's about time that we learn the last secrets of Station 11. After all this, we still want to keep going? After all that, we still want to keep going. Okay. Chapter 37, Lost. We move forward, leaving Narha alone with Sid. Exchanging what we'd learned during an investigation, Anne revealed that she had managed to find an alternate entrance into Station 11. Finally, we can get inside and uncover whatever mysteries lie in wait. It was a long walk, but with Anne beside me, it was much more bearable. Anne's path led us right to a blocked-off portion of an evacuation zone. Excavation zone. Ugh. Anne remained at the gate while I ventured off to see if I can unlock the door. Hit the lights. Oh! Whoa! Well, there's that bright white stuff that you were asking for in earlier chapters. There's some scientific equipment in here. It seems that the scientists were trying to understand the sphere and cube's basic components, but were failing. There's a message on the wall, but it's stained with something. Can I scratch it off? Kind of. Do these instructions tell me how to switch on this equipment? It said that the password of the terminal can be found on a set of cartridges. I should check that out, but first I'm going to look for the keyboard. Good idea. Ugh, with a trackball. Electric tape. Okay, apparently the entrance is blocked by a security system. I need to find all the cartridges that contain password components if I want to get in. Like discs? Great. More floppies. Password pieces are set up, now to apply them. Ah. Let's see. So, based on what I'm seeing, this looks like an S. That looks like a Y. S. T-E-M. S-Y-S-T-E-M. That's what I just said. Man, everybody in this game has such shitty passwords. Now I've got to open access to the evacuation zone. Excavation zone. Evacuation zone. That wouldn't be here. One of the cubes on the shelf reacted and began sparkling. This is probably dangerous, but I need to know how it works. After all this time, I want to get to the bottom of this. No. I said I wouldn't do it. Game. Why is my main protagonist so stupid? I don't want my protagonist to be stupid. After this, if he uses it one more time, he's going to die. I don't know, if someone told me, if you use this a certain amount of times, you're going to die, I wouldn't do it. Oh my, this isn't the future. It's the past. The story of the sphere and how it arrived here. I couldn't think. My brain felt as if it was on fire. I felt like I was out of my body for a moment. It was frightening. I really thought I might die this time. Pills. 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 Oh no, the picture is swimming so hard. I need another pill. Okay. The cube is useless now. I guess it can only be used once. Find pill box. It's just a pill case. The ingredients and chemicals listed on the label don't make a lot of sense to me. I'm willing to bet that not all of it's exactly meant for human consumption. I pressed the enter button and immediately heard the sounds of the machinery grinding. Alright, the tunnels are now open for business. And a map. I need to find my way on the map. According to this, Anne is northeast of my current location. So that would put her here? I gotta hurry. Now this is a pretty interesting layout. Like, here's the station, and here's all the excavation going into this interesting... I remember seeing this on the other map at the train station. I returned to Anne as the gates finished opening. Now we just walk into the station until we find the very heart of the beast. Should be easy, right? Anne and I were pretty excited. In a moment, we finally understand the secret that's been hidden below the earth for so many years. As we walked, I felt my gut tense up, as if something was very wrong about this place. Without missing a step, I quickly dismissed the feeling. It was too late to go back. I needed to know what was going on in this city, and I wanted to know about them. I took Anne's arm and kept her close as we entered the gates. As we entered, we ran into a familiar problem. So familiar that I laughed out loud. It was dark inside. I began to search for a way to light the place up. It seems that there's some lamps here, but they're turned off. No. They're turned off, you say? You need to be connected to something, then. Oh, there we go. Okay. Anne told me to hurry and suggested double-checking the gates. I agreed, but something in the dark caught my attention. Did I just hear some kind of whisper? I don't think so. The mechanism is ancient, but durable as hell. Besides, there's some pretty dangerous lasers down here, too, for some bizarre reason. Destroy lasers. Pow, pow, pow. Let's see. Maybe I can find a hint that will help me open the doors. Torn pieces? Oh, paper. This must be some ancient pieces of paper. Or this is from the excavation team. That's easy. Aha! Those key parts we found fit the gates. Looks like I owe my friend in the asylum for this one. He must have scattered the key parts in hopes that we'd find them. After everything, I can't believe he helps me. Even so, I find it hard to forgive him for everything he did. Whatever, I should be focused on trying to find the final piece. Yeah, let's not worry about this guy just yet. Ancient key. Find the ancient key. But don't I have it? Okay. Yeah, this is easy. It's just time consuming. There we go. As if there was any doubt. And I know you're bored, but really, I still need power to the gates. Should mess with the generator, but how do I get up there? A ladder. Duh. Okay. That's it. The cross piece is missing. Do I have something I can use in its place? I stand for a hairpin. I think this could work. This hairpin should help the generator get a little power. No? No, then it's this one. That's the way. Looks like the lights are starting to come on. Now the door's open. Wow. This place is really impressive. Oh. Wow. The gates are jammed. With Anne's help, I think I can move it. Anne suggested that I use the crowbar on the gates while she pushes. Alright, here we go. And that's that. Anne was awed by the scenery visible beyond the gates. She surmised it was a temple constructed by ancient civilization. What ancient civilizations lived in Russia, though? I'm sure none of them would have been able to have made this, but... Okay, Chapter 39, Tunnels. We entered the excavation zone. deeply moved by the beauty of the ancient architecture. Although it looked empty here, I felt a presence. Anne stopped and asked if I heard the whispers she'd been hearing. The stairs seemed endless. With sore legs, we finally arrived at the ancient temple. It looked like an anthill. We entered, but after a few moments we were completely disoriented and couldn't even agree on which path we had taken to get to where we were. It didn't matter anyway. We didn't want to go back until we found the truth. Again, I felt as though something was watching me. We decided to pause just to take it all in. Wow. Just wow. Wow. Anne was admiring the sculpture, so she wasn't really listening. She suggested we rest and look around a bit. There were quite a few artifacts around that might shed some light on the creators. Like the statue. It looks like a statue of a female. It must have been made by these people. She's beautiful. She carries the cube in her arms. It seems these artifacts were the focal point of their lives. They worshipped them as if they were gifts from the gods. Maybe they thought the objects themselves were divine. And what's this? Civilization lived here well before the excavation happened upon it, which means they must have had these technologies thousands of years ago. It's incredible that they still function after all this time, and looking at them, it's as though they haven't aged at all. It's a pretty basic stick. Perhaps a sphere could be fastened onto it. How many were there? Did all the people of this civilization possess such power? A stand for the sphere. I can't help but wonder if there could be more than one. I mean, there'd have to be. It looks like some sort of belt. I guess they carried cubes with them. In effect, they were constantly carrying parts of the future. I can't make sense of this. Maybe Anne knows something? Maybe. Anne knew exactly what it was. They must have carried the sphere with them. I still can't believe that the civilization possessed knowledge about the future. So that must mean they knew everything about their lives before it happened. The date of their death, their future family, absolutely everything. I never considered the burden of knowing so much. Their lives possessed no surprises. Everything was predestined. They wore it like that, huh? Don't wear it. Take it off. There's cubes everywhere. Anne's getting hungry and pretty tired. I know how she feels. We've been wandering around this place for hours. I think I'll look around a little more, though. Maybe the archaeologist left something interesting here. Remove web. Web? Like a spider web? Oh. Hey, what over here? No! No more! No more! Uncle! I don't want to do these anymore. They suck. Oh? Hey. They still suck. After I ate a bit, I started noticing the cubes scattered around here. You just noticed them. I think I'll have to use one of them for her. How about no? How about no? We just keep walking. Just keep walking. No, this cube won't work. The science system has already used it. Gotta find a different one. It'll probably look different than the rest. No, these all look the same. How about we not use these? Because anything and everything has been saying we die. This cube appears to still be active. Maybe I can use it to find a way out of here. Otherwise, we could very well die of starvation. I can't let Anne suffer and die here, even at the expense of my own life. I need to talk to Anne, maybe for the last time. No, how about we just go? Let's just go. I mean, we can't wander around here forever. There's got to be an end to it. I mean, you can't just... She knew immediately what I was planning to do. No, put that thing away. What if it doesn't show you the way out? Then you'll waste your life, and I'll be stuck here watching you die. You promised you wouldn't do that to me. You promised. Please, please don't leave me again. Yeah, let's just go. Our protagonist is an idiot. I felt my eyes begin to water as I looked at Anne one last time. Her eyes were so full of sadness. I had to look away. I whispered, "I love you," and directed the sphere towards the cube before she could stop me. I want to understand. I want to understand. I just can't. I just can't understand how you could be such a fuck. How you could be such a moron to do this to someone. At least these aren't hard. I'll say that much. How's that look? This is the future if we escape the city and bring knowledge of the sphere's powers into the world. But humanity isn't ready. Knowing the future brings about global disaster. My God, Anne! Anne! I need to see the way out. Show it to me. No, I have to help Anne escape. No! Ah, the pain is starting. You think? Dumbass? I failed Anne and left her to die alone in these dungeons. It's excruciating. This is the end. The pain is everything. Is dark. Farewell. A-N-N. Chapter 40. Goodbye. Yes, goodbye. Goodbye. I think we're done. No, we're not done. Let's end this. Let's end this. This stupid man. As my pain began to dissipate, I felt the thread between my body and soul sliced in two. The pain vacating my body gave me a new sense of freedom. I saw myself lying on the stones as Anne rushing over to my now lifeless body. Anne, I know I didn't keep my word. I'm so sorry. You fucking idiot. Suddenly, invisible hands were carrying me through the walls of the silent city. We were moving very fast through walls, ground, and matter itself, straight to the heart of the city. I traveled through the ground into ancient temples and tunnels until I was enveloped in light. Where am I? What is this place? Is it hell? Hello? Is someone there? Silence. Strange, the sphere is here too. That doesn't make any sense. Why does it always follow me? I guess I'll never be rid of it. At least I know what to do. I can't exactly die again, can I? No. No, so I guess you just might as well take advantage of it. Unless I got everything turned around the wrong way. What? How about... No. Then these have nowhere to go. These need to connect somewhere. Like this, maybe? No, but then these can't. Ugh. Finally a hard one. I don't know whether to be mad or what. Shit. I mean, Oh, I think I got it. I think. Maybe. Huh, I think I got it. This was an intricate one. Wait, and now this one. No. I could just connect it like that. I flinched, but I realized that wasn't feeling any pain this time. Wait, what's that? Whoa! It is well that you can witness us, but are you capable of truly comprehending us? We will learn this with one final test. We will now speak with you in the language of the sphere creators. You must repeat our words. If you make even the single slightest error, you will continue on your path towards the other world. Simply repeat our words. Prepare yourself. What? Oh, that's there. And that's here. And that's here. Oh boy. I can do this. I have no idea what's going on. We are happy. You are now ready. Everything that has occurred in your life was not by chance. All this was witnessed by them and known by us. The city demonstrates the potential for disaster if people were to acquire this power. Not only bodies, but souls were tortured in this place. The sphere is an artifact not meant for your hands. Your curiosity is your undoing. The story began when you found their ancient temples buried in the ground. The first died without learning the sphere's destination, but you never ceased. Your curiosity led you to experiment. You conducted tests on others of your kind. You built an entire city where some died to allow access to witness and catalog the results. We are the united souls of those killed by the sphere. We managed to stop you because our power grew with each new death. We know you are not guilty of that. We are grateful that you cooperated and returned the sphere to its place. As a sign of our appreciation, we will provide you the chance to witness not the future, but the present. What? Well, you're going to give me the opportunity to do more of these. Fine. I'm sure it goes like that. And then... none of these have nowhere to go. Okay, okay. Alright. Silent concentration. I know everybody doesn't like that, but you try solving a puzzle and talking at the same time. Is that Sid? He's alive? Oh god, is he armed? Ah, I can't even warn Naha! He survived. Bastard. Oh. These are all spheres? Here's where they all are. Holy crap. Okay, okay. And... okay. Okay, we'll make this fun little snaking pattern going down. I mean, it's great that you learned all this, but you're kind of dead right now, man. This isn't going to benefit anybody. Thank God she's okay. And the Colonel? He's alive too? But how is this possible? Well, it just is. Okay, doing it all over again. Connect that, that's... You guys ever hear of a game called Lights Out? Or similar games where you have to turn on all the lights or turn them all off at the same time? I hate those kind of games. There's always some trick to them. Ah. Anne! She's looking into my eyes. Or rather, the eyes of my body, lying in the dungeon. No, I can't look at her. I've caused her so much pain. By being an idiot. We cannot release her. She will remain alone in the city forever, and you, like all the other sphere victims, will become a part of us. However, in reward for your brave actions, we will return you to life. The two of you will never be allowed to leave this city. You will remain hereafter, and guard the sphere from those who will try to acquire it. In essence, the both of you will remain its guardians for all time. Wait, what? They released me. They sent me back. But they gave me a gift, eternal servitude. At first we tried to escape, but each attempt was met with failure. The infernal city appeared before us time and again, like an apparition. The prospect of escape is merely a dream now. That sucks. But at least you're together, right? It was getting dark. As I carried Anne through the dusk towards our new home, she was completely exhausted, her spirit broken. It began to rain. Some might have seen this as depressing weather, but I was just glad it wasn't snow. Finally, it wasn't snow. I suppose I should be grateful. My life was spared and I get to spend my days with the girl of my dreams. But does my story truly end here? In this place? Maybe I should have been more specific when I dreamt of living happily ever after with Anne. Maybe. As for the city, now it's our home. For better or for worse. Ah yes, the sphere. We will guard it forever, but avoid using it. The sight of it is a constant reminder of our slavery. We never met that nut again, but I hope he's okay. If we ever meet again, I think we could be... friends. We brought the unconscious people to the hospital, hoping that companionship would help them heal, but they never woke up. Time passes slowly here, each day similar to the one before. The repetition gives us time to prepare for the fateful day. When someone comes to claim the sphere again. And that was it. That's it. That was Lost in the City. Well, one of the things I remembered very fondly about it was the premise. Like, you wake up here, stuff happen here, really bad stuff happen here, and you're trying to figure out what it is, and then it pulls you through this loop of, oh, it was an ancient civilization this whole time. Like, one that probably doesn't even exist. It was able to tell the future of stuff, which now explains how they were able to predict my actions. But I mean, it's not all bad. I get to live with Anne, the woman I love, in a city where hopefully there's food and crap around. Huh. Alright. That was the game. Was it as good as I remember? No. It's been well over 10 years or so. Well, yeah, about 10 years, and it hasn't aged particularly well. So, if there is interest in the game, we do have some secrets. Most of it is concept art, from what I can tell, but there's also stories, character profiles, I think a little bit from the production team, which is pretty cool, and they have puzzles and mini-games, which I don't think I'm going to unlock. So if there is interest, if you guys want to learn a little bit more, maybe you have a lot more questions than I do, then these secrets might just be the answers to what we need. If there is interest, leave a comment down below. Otherwise, if you want to play the game for yourself to see them, by all means, go pick it up. It's available on bigfish.com as well as Elephant Studios. So, thank you very much for watching this full playthrough of Lost in the City. There is also a sequel game, if you guys are interested in looking at it, which has updated a little bit. I'll look at when it was released. So, yeah, that was it. That was Lost in the City. Thank you for going on this nostalgia trip with me. Leave a like if you like what you see, subscribe to see more, leave a comment down below what I should play next. And I shall see you again real soon. Thank you.